Yo, what's up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new squad builder on the channel. Now, I figured that, well, I went out and treated myself basically. I went out on the market and I picked myself up a 95 rated Pele because I had the coins and I really desperately wanted to try him out ever since I went to Barcelona to their FUT Champs event, and Pele seemed to be doing really good stuff for a lot of the pros. I wanted to use him and see if he was as good as they were making him look on the game. So today I've actually gone and built like a full Brazil team featuring some of the best Brazilians on the game. Not everything's got to be a hybrid in my opinion. I just wanted to have some fun and put some really sick players into a team for you today. And if you guys enjoy that, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. And of course, don't forget to sub to the channel if you're new. So I start with my favorite goalie on the game. That is Ones to Watch Ederson. He is just OP. Whether you use the regular version, the Inform, or this Ones to Watch one, which has small potential to be increased further, then yeah, he's just the greatest in my opinion. He does the most ridiculous saves you'll ever see. Now into the defense, we've got probably one of my most used defenders on the game and probably one of my favourite SBCs that I've done along the line. That is Roberto Carlos. The guy's a god. He can do the El Tornado, and I just really enjoy using him up and down that left wing, more as a winger than a fullback, because he's fun when he gets going up that pitch. And today I've also bought myself Team of the Year, Dani Alves, someone that I didn't think I would ever really get a chance to use this year. Picked him up, and he of course is going to play as like the opposite to Roberto Carlos. We're doing the same thing. So on the right hand side, getting up and down the pitch, and I managed to score a couple of pretty crazy long shots with him today. So I'll show you them as we get to the clips. Thiago Silva makes it into my starting 11 for Brazil today, and so does David Luiz. I could have gone with Miranda, could have gone with the second informed Naldo, but I actually wanted to try out David Luiz because I came up against him a few times in the weekend league and thought to myself, damn, he was quite difficult to get past. So I'll see today if he's actually any good and partner him alongside Thiago Silva. And one of the reasons why I built a team like this, which is just one full nation full of crazy players, is because last week I did that whole FUT history thing. It didn't go down as well as I'd hoped, but you know, I still put the videos out anyway and hope you guys did enjoy a little nostalgia trip. But it just reminded me of some of the teams that I used to build were just for fun. Like, not everything has got to be like a false 9, NLW hybrid and stuff. So I put this team together just because I wanted to play the game and I wanted to test out a few of my fun attackers and actually get some beasts in the squad. So Fabinho and also Paulinho, lots of O's at the end of people's names here, come into the team. Both FUTWIZ versions, both very good options for centre midfielders on this game. And then there you see it. This is where the team's going to get pretty spicy. We've got Pele, 95, coming on into the team. I bought him fresh for 3.5 million, which seems to actually be a good price. His price has gone up a little bit more since then. Obviously, I've soiled him. He's no longer fresh, but that doesn't bother me in the slightest. It just might bother my any future purchaser of this particular player. But 96 pace, 95 dribbling, 93 shit. Like, it's crazy. He's got ridiculous stats and 5-star skills, of course. And I put Cristiano into the team up front today. He's crazy good as well. 20 goals, 20 assists in 30 games. Going to be playing a little bit deeper today because I want my three main players to be Ronaldinho, to be Neymar, and to be Pele, of course. And so he's going to take a bit of a backseat, but he fits into the team for Chem. And then we have Ronaldinho out on the right-hand side, so off Chem a little bit, but there's no other way to really get him into the squad at the same time as Neymar and stuff. This is the most fun SBC and most fun player I've ever used on FIFA 18. I love him. He's crazy good. And his goal to games and stuff don't necessarily show it because I use him even when I'm trying to review other people. So I don't necessarily score all the time with Ronaldinho, but he is the best player on the game or most fun player on the game for me. And it was also time to try out this 95 Neymar because he's been getting these little upgrades along the way. And my God, does he look decent now with the 95 pace, 98 dribbling and 90 shooting. 5-star skills and weak foot. You should be able to shoot from anywhere with either foot with this guy, and and have a decent chance of it going in the back of the net. So that was another fun area of this team that I wanted to make sure I brought in. So there you go. That's a pretty insane Brazil team. I guess if you put like 94 rated R9 Ronaldo in there. That could obviously make it a little bit better, but would you believe I didn't have an extra 6 million coins after having all of those players today? Some people just have way too many coins. I know I'm one of those guys, but I didn't have enough to bring in an R9 as well. That would have been nice. Dani Alves scoring absolute bangers. That's what you get from him. It's literally like having a Roberto Carlos, but on the other side. From what I used of him anyway, in like the 10 games or so that we actually played with this team, he's got a mental shot, which is great, but he's not so brilliant defensively. But get him into this situation here, and then just fizz it across the keeper, like above him, so it almost dips under and then goes back into that side netting. He did it like a couple of times for me, and I thought, wow, that looks like a technique that I could use over and over again and get success. Because I don't often actually score with Roberto Carlos, because I'm normally trying to hit a crazy volley off of an El Tornado, or I'm like chipping it up and then he's not at the right angle to shoot from. But if I actually used him to his advantage a little bit more, actually sprinting with him, running through those defenders, and then hitting low drivens with the powerful left foot of the guy, then I think it could work quite well for me. I definitely don't utilize Roberto Carlos as well anymore, simply because he's normally playing with Ronaldinho above him, right? So the ball's gonna make its way to his fellow Brazilian, because, well, right, you're seeing the goals we're getting Ronaldinho here, there. I wasn't even trying to get it to him. When I was using this team, and apologies for doing the unfathomable and leaving the players on the wrong numbers, because of course Ronaldinho should be number 10, but there's too many of players who use the same numbers and stuff. And of course, also, there's that glitch where they just change if you accidentally like move a substitute or move someone else into the team. So I thought, screw it, we'll just go with whatever numbers the players were at. But yeah, I definitely wasn't trying to get clips with Ronaldinho for this episode, because I wanted to get goals with Pele and I wanted to get goals with Neymar, and that was the most important thing. And of course, they both got loads and loads of goals, but there were times where you get in front of goal with this man Ronaldinho, and it's just like, okay, I've got to shoot. I've got to hit this one top bins, because otherwise I don't even know. No, you just got to sometimes, and you can feel it. You can feel it when you need to hit those shots with Ronaldinho. They often fly their way into the back of the net. But my main assumption, or my main mini reviews, I guess, for Neymar and for Pele is that they're both bloody brilliant. It's a lot of fun. Like this Neymar's someone which, if you buy his regular version at this point in the game when everyone's got icons and crazy teams everywhere, he might not quite cut it, because I don't know, maybe the shooting's not quite there or something, or is very weak, of course, he's going to get knocked off the ball. But when I'm using this particular version, he feels like a complete and utter different animal on this game. His 5-star skills and weak foot are just the best thing. And when he's got 90 shooting now, the stats that he's got and the ability that he's got to use that 5-star weak foot to his advantage and just nail everything is crazy. So yeah, as Neymar progresses through the rest of this year, gets himself another inform, gets himself a team of the season, it's going to act like a team of the year, basically. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw like a 98 tots Neymar coming into the rest of this year, and the stats are going to be outstanding, and he is going to be used more and more by a lot of people, I think, because I know we've got prime icons this year, and when you take a look at what prime Pele stats would be, for example, you might think, okay, that's going to compete with some tots, and I'm sure it will. But there are going to be some team of the season players which have had so many boosts throughout this year that are going to get boosted at tots again, and the stats are going to just completely knock some of these icons out of the park. I think Neymar's going to be one of them, because if you take a look at like team of the year Messi, team of the year Ronaldo, their stats are just out of this world, and probably would beat any of the any of the icons that we've got on this game, even in their prime. Like I'm sure a lot of people consider 99 Cristiano Ronaldo to be better than anything. And we're probably going to get team of the season players that have got better pace, dribbling and shooting than what 96 rated or 97 rated R9 Ronaldo. He's going to be 96, isn't he, the prime? Yeah, there's going to be players that outdo that, and that's going to be a strange time, but probably a fun time as well. And if someone like Lozano gets a team of the season, there's no point using anyone else. Just bring him into the squad, link him up to a couple of legends for chemistry, and that's going to win you games, because yeah, it's exciting times coming up. Hopefully, of course, we get like a World Cup mode as well. But today I just wanted to put a cool Brazilian team together featuring that kit, that sort of samba looking kit, which we actually got for scoring goals with Brazilians. So I thought that was a good little shirt to wear, or a good little kit to wear in today's video, and it looks so good. It's actually probably the nicest kit that I've seen. That alongside with the two that I use on my RTG account, so the influencer kit, the game changer kit, basically the purple one, and of course that red and gold one that we got for the Lunar New Year. Oh, really nice kit. So as much as it sometimes makes people back out because they see EA Sports written on the kit and they're like not 100% sure if it's top 100 monthly or someone that's got this special kit, a lot of the time, you know, it's just fun when you get in the game and use a kit like that. They just look really good. So overall, I've said the word 100 times in this video, but a really fun team. Brazilians are, yeah, just a whole heap of awesomeness on FUT18, and we've used some of the best ones today. If you guys have enjoyed, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, and of course, don't forget to sub to the channel if you're new. I've been Lasty. I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.